Hello, I'm Pramod Khargonkar. I'm Vice Chancellor for Research at University of California, Irvine. Welcome to our annual report. I'm very pleased to announce that we received $441 million in research funding from external sponsors last year. That's the most support campus has received in its history. It represents 22% increase over the previous year. The growth in research funding was distributed across most schools, research centers, and institutes. School of Medicine received $155 million. That is 23% increase over last year. $30 million went to UCI Mind, the Institute for Memory Impairments and Neurological Disorders. That's 39% increase. 271 UCI researchers acquired new funding during the fiscal year. It's the latest indication of the academic excellence and creativity of our faculty, students, and staff. In its 54 years of existence, UCI has made incredible progress as a public research university. Last year was a major milestone in our research as we crossed $400 million in awards for the first time. Here are a few examples of extremely promising research projects that started this year. Professor Pio Meli and his collaborators received $9 million from NIH to study the impact of cannabis on the adolescent brain. Professors Thompson and Seiler received more than $15 million for their work from the California Institute for Regenerative Medicine. Professor Thompson will advance stem cell therapies for the Huntington disease. Professor Seiler will explore stem cell-derived retinas to treat eye degeneration. In a very different arena, Professor Olson received more than $14 million from the Department of Education. Her project is focused on reading and writing achievement gaps for students in grades 7 through 11. Finally, Professor Goulden received $4.6 million from California Growth Council to develop the Center for Advancing Innovative Ecosystem Climate Solutions. This project will focus on long-term carbon sequestration and reduction of wildfire risk. UCI is a thriving location for translational and clinical research. We are one of the few universities to have a National Cancer Institute designated Comprehensive Cancer Research Center. We also have a National Institute on Aging supported Alzheimer's Disease Research Center. We have the Institute for Clinical and Translational Sciences, sponsored by National Center for Advancing Translational Science. UCI also belongs to the Association of American Universities, a prestigious group of research universities in North America. UCI faculty compete at the highest levels and attract funding from very prestigious agencies, including the National Institutes of Health, National Science Foundation, Department of Energy, Department of Defense, Department of Education, and NASA. But federal dollars are just about half of our research funding. We also get funding from the state of California, from private industry, and from foundations. Ultimately, it's not about funding and numbers. It's about discovery and invention for advancing society and creating a better future for generations to come. We are driven to create and nurture a research environment that's dynamic, robust, and collaborative. With our pioneering spirit, we bring together experts from various fields of knowledge to address critical societal problems. That's growth that makes a difference. That's UCI.